In this video, I would like to talk about how I meditate before each reading. There's all different types of meditation out there, and everybody has to figure out their own, what they like, whatever. But the way I do it is this way. I put soft music on, Native American music. I love Indian music, with the flute, stuff like that. So I always play that very softly. In one of my videos, I happened to mention one of my guides, my main guide that I go to. He's an Indian chief and a medicine man. I lay down and I relax and I put my music on, shut my eyes, and I inhale 3 deep breaths and exhale 3 breaths. I take my time. And by the time I get done with the third one, my body's pretty relaxed. And I start seeing myself in front of an ocean. And I'm looking at the waves, I'm listening to the waves. And now this might sound weird and everything, but it works for me. Whoever is reading that I'm about to do, I picture them there and I say their name and I ask them to come with me and I grab their hand. And what I'm trying to do in my meditation is for both of us, or all of us, depends on how many, if it's a group reading, that I start flying over the ocean with my client. And what I'm doing is going higher and higher up. So our souls can go higher up into a different level, almost into the dimension that our loved ones are on. That's what I believe. So the higher up that we go, the easier my connection will be. So I'm picturing us flying and I'm holding the person's hand and we're going all over the country. I could picture, a field of flowers, mountains, and I'm trying to connect with the earth because the earth has energy. And I feel like all this energy is going through us. Then I see myself like back in Arizona where you see the river running through all the mountains, right? And what I'm doing is I'm bringing my clients, I always bring my clients to my main spirit guide. And like I said, he's an Indian chief and a medicine man. So he lives up in a cave. So what I do is flying over this river and it's like so beautiful. And sometimes I start getting information while we're flying because I'm in that state. So then I'll see like the rocks, like the caves on the side of us, and I'll say to my client, like, hold on, we're gonna go up even higher now because the cave is very high up. So we're going up, and then we step on the edge of the cave. And a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times I always get welcomed by these 3 angels first. I'll feel like it's okay to move forward, to step down. It's weird. It's like the cave is here and we're on the edge, and then you walk kind of forward, and then it's like this stone and it goes down one, and then you're into this like room. And my guide is always sitting there around almost like a bonfire, but it's no bonfire, it's just a circle, and he's sitting there. And he always has a flute in his hand. So then I enter the room and I introduce them to my client. And even if they had readings before, he'll even tell me, oh yeah, I remember you, blah, blah, blah. I can hear them having a conversation. But say it's your first time with a reading with me, and then he'll invite us to sit down in this circle. And then he'll get like a peace pipe, to smoke. and he'll pass it to me, and I'll take a couple hits while he's playing the flute, and then I'll pass it to my clients and so on. And we always take about 2 hits off it. And then suddenly we'll all raise our hands upwards, and then this bright light comes down from the cave, from the top of the cave down onto us and goes around all of us. And then I'll get messages then. Sometimes he will actually talk to me and tell me certain things that might be bothering my client at the time. He could be, the minute they take a hit off the pipe there, I think he gets information or something, because then he tells me sometimes what they're going through, or if they need guidance, or if they're sad, or whatever the issue is. But it really works. And then of course, we thank them. We have this conversation and we thank each other, and sometimes he'll give me a message on the way out, or he'll even tell my client something. He'll tell my client something. And then we'll go to the edge, and I said, hold on, and then we'll jump, and we're flying again until we come back and we land on the sand in front of the ocean again. Before I do all that though, I normally talk to my clients' loved ones, and I give them permission to come through for the session. I tell them through, give me messages, through sight, hearing, feelings, taste, smell. You have permission to use my body as a vessel, as long as you come in as clear as possible. I demand you to come in clear, very clear, and I will really try to have faith that it's you that's coming in and not my imagination. Because as human beings, we doubt ourselves. And then I'll ask for certain things, like I'll say, validate something that just recently happened, or I might, whatever I'm feeling, whatever my meditation told me, I'll know kind of like what kind of questions to ask too, before and after, or my meditation is done with. And then I thank everybody for their help. And I ask for help from, especially if I feel nervous, like this reading might be a little difficult, or I'm doubting myself, or whatever the reason is, I'll even ask for more help besides clients' loved ones, or I'll ask for my loved ones, from the other side to help. I'll ask for angels and guides, and even God and Jesus, depending on how much help I feel like I really need for that day, for the session. And that's how I do my meditation. There's all different ways, but if you think, a medium, the best thing to do is meditate as often as you can. I don't meditate as often as I would like to, but I do try to meditate, because the more you meditate, the more you tap into that world, the easier your readings will be. I noticed over the years it changed a lot. My meditation is like so real. It's almost like, this sounds weird, but if you're a medium, you'll totally understand what I'm saying. But when I'm in doing a reading, or when I'm meditating for that, I feel like that's more the real world than the physical world that I live in every day. If I don't do a reading, say in a week, I start really feeling like I'm disconnected, and I need that energy. I need to feel like I'm at home. It's weird, but I'm just being honest. That's how I feel. So if you like this video so far, could you please hit the thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and please share. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget about the gift certificates, okay? If you need one for the holiday, this is the time. If you need a reading, get them now, okay? Just remember, mention it that you saw it on YouTube. So anyways, I would love to pass the white light forward to you all. I love you guys, and thank you so much. And God bless you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.